In the deepest recesses of your heart, hidden beneath the layers of your everyday existence, there dwells a desire so profound that it transcends the ordinary realm of fleeting wishes and momentary longings. This is not a passing whim or a temporary fancy that will fade with the turning of seasons. Rather, it is a longing that has rooted itself so deeply within your very being that it has become as essential to you as the breath you draw and the heartbeat that sustains you. It permeates every cell of your consciousness, coloring your thoughts, shaping your dreams, and guiding your every waking moment. This desire, above all else, is the yearning to form an unbreakable bond with another soul. It is the profound wish to reunite with that one person who makes you feel whole and complete. It is not born from a momentary impulse or a surge of fleeting emotion. Rather, it is a deep-seated feeling that has been carefully nurtured and continuously strengthened over an extended period, growing stronger with each passing day and each shared moment. Within you exists an intuition, that remarkable innate sense of understanding that transcends the boundaries of logic and reason. This inner knowing, this silent wisdom that dwells within your soul, guides you unerringly toward this truth that you have come to embrace. It whispers to you during the quiet moments when the world falls silent, those precious instances when your mind is still enough to hear its gentle voice. It echoes in your thoughts as you move through the rhythms of your daily life, a constant accompaniment to your conscious mind. It even colors your dreams at night, weaving itself through the tapestry of your subconscious, creating visions that stir your soul and awaken your deepest longings. Your intuition speaks to you with absolute clarity. This person is your soulmate, your perfect complement, the other half that completes you in ways you never thought possible. It tells you something even more profound, that this person is not merely someone who has happened to walk into your life at a particular moment in time. Rather, they are a soul that has been eternally intertwined with yours, a spirit that has journeyed alongside you across the vast expanse of many lifetimes. Together, you have traversed the corridors of existence, experiencing countless worlds, learning infinite lessons, and growing in ways that only two souls so intimately connected could understand. The bond that exists between you and this cherished person is not a recent creation, not something that suddenly materialized in this present lifetime. It is a connection that has been forged over countless lifetimes, a bond that has weathered the relentless passage of time and the countless storms of existence. You hold a deep-seated conviction, one that resonates in the very core of your being, that you have both been with each other across many previous incarnations. You have experienced entire worlds together, grown in understanding as one unified consciousness, and learned lessons that have shaped your souls at the deepest levels. This belief is not merely a fanciful notion born from romantic imagination, but rather a conviction that is firmly rooted in your deepest feelings, your most authentic experiences, and the undeniable knowing that resides in your heart. When night falls, your sleep becomes restless and fractured, filled with a longing that refuses to be quieted or diminished no matter how much time passes. You find yourself missing the presence of this person in your daily life in ways that penetrate to your very core. You miss the sound of their laughter, that beautiful music that has the power to brighten even your darkest days and lift your spirit to heights you thought unreachable. You miss the cadence of their voice, those carefully chosen words that provide genuine comfort and understanding when you need it most. You miss even the silence you share together, that profound quiet that speaks volumes more than 1,000 spoken words ever could, a silence that is filled with understanding, acceptance, and deep spiritual communion. The absence of their presence leaves a void within you, a hollow space that nothing else in this vast world seems capable of filling. No substitute, no distraction, no external remedy can touch this particular emptiness. Along with this absence comes something else, something that weighs heavily on your heart, a sense of guilt and remorse, a regret that colors your thoughts in your quiet moments. You feel the sting of misunderstandings that have created distance between you, words that were left unspoken when they should have been shared, conversations that never happened when they were desperately needed. The weight of these unspoken things presses down on your heart like a stone, reminding you of moments lost and opportunities missed. Yet within this emotional turmoil, something beautiful is emerging. You are learning, growing, and evolving in ways that your past self could not have imagined. You are learning from your past, extracting wisdom from experiences that once seemed only painful or confusing. You are learning from your mistakes, those moments when you acted from a place of fear or confusion rather than from your highest self. You are learning from your current situation, understanding that even difficulty and separation can be a teacher if you remain open to the lessons it offers. You are breaking free from the chains that once bound you, those painful karmic patterns and toxic habits that have held you back from becoming your true self. You are choosing a new path, one that leads toward your own happiness and healing. And you believe, with an unwavering certainty, that this happiness lies with this one special person. Your greatest wish is for them to be happy as well, to be fully independent and free to live their life to the fullest. Because you care about them so deeply and so profoundly, you do not want to burden them with your struggles or your pain. You do not want them to worry about you or to carry the weight of your emotional challenges. Instead, you want them to live their life with complete freedom, to chase their dreams with unbridled passion, and to discover their own happiness in whatever form it takes. Your love for them is so pure that you are willing to step back and release them, at least for now, so that they can become their best selves. Despite the distance that separates you and the silence that has fallen between you, a deeper part of you yearns to restore what you once shared. You have come to realize the true worth of their love, the immeasurable value of their presence in your life. You understand now, in a way that perhaps you did not before, that their love is not simply a feeling or an emotion that comes and goes. Rather, it is a force, a real and tangible power that has the ability to heal the deepest wounds, to provide genuine comfort in times of despair, and to inspire you to become more than you ever thought you could be. Your greatest wish, the one that occupies the center of your heart, is to have a heart-to-heart conversation with this person once more. You long to express all the feelings that have been building within you, to lay bare your soul without pretense or protection. You want to clear the misunderstandings that have created walls between you, to explain your perspective and to truly hear theirs. You want to rebuild the trust that was once broken, to show through your actions and your words that you are committed to making things right, to creating something even stronger and more beautiful than what existed before. Right now, it causes you pain to watch this person from a distance, to see them living their life while remaining unable to truly connect with them, unable to have the conversations that your heart so desperately needs. You want to turn this stressful and tension-filled situation completely around. You want to replace the heavy weight of stress and the sharp edges of tension with genuine love and authentic happiness. You want to create loving times together, moments that are filled with the warmth of genuine connection. You want to build beautiful memories that will serve as a foundation for your shared future. You want to weave a tapestry of love together, one that is so strong and so beautiful that it will stand the test of time, weathering any storm and growing more precious with each passing year. You believe in the transformative power of love, in its ability to change and heal and transform. You believe in the redemptive power of forgiveness, in the way that releasing hurt and resentment can free both the one who forgives and the one being forgiven. You believe in the possibility of second chances, in the idea that even when things have fallen apart, there exists the potential for renewal and rebirth. You hold on to the hope that this person believes in these things as well. The desire to build a family with this person is deeply rooted in the very center of your heart. When you look into their eyes, you do not see merely the present moment or the current circumstances of your lives. Instead, you see an entire eternity stretching before you, a vast canvas of time and possibility. Their eyes hold within them a promise, a covenant of a future that you yearn to explore together, lifetime after lifetime, experience after experience. Their eyes are like a mirror, reflecting not merely their own beautiful soul, but also the depth and intensity of the feelings that you harbor for them. This person has given you countless reasons to smile, to hold on to hope, and to believe with your whole heart in the reality and power of unconditional love. Each moment that you have spent together, each memory that you have created in their presence, has been a testament to a love that runs so deep it defies explanation. It is a love that is profound in its authenticity and unchanging in its commitment. Without them in your life, you feel a deep and pervasive sense of brokenness that is difficult to put into words. It is as if a vital piece of your very being is missing, leaving you incomplete and searching. This feeling extends far beyond the realm of mere emotion or sentiment. It manifests as a physical ache, a real and tangible pain that seems to have settled into your bones and your heart, a void that nothing else in this world can truly fill. You may appear calm on the outside, maintaining a facade of strength and composure as you move through your daily life. Those around you might see someone who is handling things well, who is managing the circumstances with grace and stability. But inside, you are wrestling with a pain that is almost unbearable, a suffering that threatens to consume you if you allow it to. It is like a silent scream echoing within the innermost chambers of your heart, a cry that goes unheard by the outside world but that reverberates constantly within your soul. It is a constant reminder of their absence, a nagging ache that follows you through every moment of every day. There was a time in your journey when you tried to convince yourself that moving on was the right choice, that perhaps it would be the best course of action for both of you to separate completely and begin anew. You thought that maybe, in time, you could learn to let them go, to release them and the attachment you felt toward them. But something inexplicable happened. Something beyond your rational understanding began to pull you back toward them, drawing you irresistibly in their direction. It was as if an invisible thread, one made of pure spiritual essence, was connecting your hearts to one another, a cord that refused to be severed or broken. This force, this undeniable attraction and magnetism between your souls, made you realize with absolute certainty that your story together was far from finished. The chapter that you thought might be closing was instead merely transitioning into a new phase. Never before in your entire life have you experienced such intense passion and love for anyone. The feelings you have for this person burn with a fire that no one else has ever been able to ignite within you. It is a flame that burns with brilliant brightness, fueled continuously by the sheer depth and authenticity of your feelings. Your love for them is not a quiet thing, it is a roaring force that demands to be acknowledged and honored. The presence of this person in your life has not merely sparked this internal fire, they have become the very oxygen that it needs to survive, the essential element without which it would extinguish. No one else in this entire world makes you feel the way they do. No other person has the power to stir within you such powerful and overwhelming emotions, emotions that shake you to your very foundation. The love you share is so intense and so all-consuming that you both came to understand, at some point, that you needed a temporary separation. You needed to create space between you so that you could each focus on your own individual growth and development. You realized that you could not heal while remaining together, that your wounds were still too fresh and your emotions too raw and vulnerable. You needed time and space to process what had happened, to understand your own feelings more deeply, and to work on becoming the best versions of yourselves that you could possibly be. This separation was not born from a lack of love, but rather from a profound love so deep that you were willing to temporarily release each other for the sake of genuine healing and growth. Your soul connection, this bond that exists on the deepest spiritual level, makes it extraordinarily difficult for you to remain apart for extended periods. It is a connection that transcends the limitations of physical distance, a bond that cannot be broken by mere geography or circumstance. It is felt not in the body or the mind, but in the heart and soul, in those deepest places where true connection lives. This bond reminds you that distance is merely an illusion, that separation is temporary, and that love persists regardless of how far apart two souls might be. Look at how far you have both come from that starting point. You both possess a deep awareness of your own emotional strength, and you each recognize the mental maturity that the other has cultivated. You have grown, not merely as individuals pursuing separate paths, but also as partners in this profound relationship. You have learned to navigate the complex intricacies of life and love, becoming steadily stronger and wiser with each challenge that you have faced together and apart. This journey has been anything but easy. It has tested you in ways you never anticipated and pushed you to your limits. But it has also been absolutely necessary for your growth as individuals and for the deepening of the love that you share. The experiences you have faced have taught you lessons about patience, about the importance of truly listening to another person with openness and without judgment. They have taught you about understanding, about the necessity of seeing things from another's perspective and meeting them with compassion. They have taught you about forgiveness, about the liberating power of releasing resentment and choosing love instead. This journey has shown you that true love is never just about the happy moments and the easy times, the moments when everything flows smoothly and naturally. Rather, it is fundamentally about overcoming the challenges together, about standing beside each other when things are difficult, and about choosing love even when that choice is not the easiest path. It has made you realize, perhaps for the first time with complete clarity, that love is a journey, not a destination. It is an ongoing process of growth, discovery, and deepening connection, not a fixed point that you arrive at and then stop. No matter how difficult the path may become, no matter what obstacles arise, it is a journey that is worth taking when you are sharing it with the right person. And for you, that person is them. In the quiet moments of solitude, when the world around you falls silent and you are alone with your thoughts, your partner is wrestling with a profound sense of heartbreak. It is a feeling so deep and overwhelming that it threatens to consume their entire being, to pull them under like a powerful current. Yet they summon every ounce of their remaining strength to keep this pain hidden from you. They wear a mask of composure, a carefully constructed facade designed to shield you from the emotional turmoil that is raging beneath the surface, the internal struggle that occupies their every waking thought. This emotional upheaval extends beyond just the present moment. It is also inextricably tied to a deep sense of loss for what could have been, for the future that they imagined sharing with you. They feel as if they are on the very brink of missing out on something rare and extraordinary, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to build something beautiful with you. The delays that have occurred, the precious time that they feel they have taken in making decisions, the moments that are slipping through their fingers like grains of sand falling through an hourglass, all of these factors are contributing to a growing sense of regret and aching longing. They cannot help but engage in the painful exercise of wondering, asking themselves repeatedly whether things could have unfolded differently. They ask whether they could have seized the moment when it presented itself, transforming it into something beautiful and enduring, something that would have become the foundation of a shared life together. These questions haunt them in the darkness of night and intrude upon their thoughts during daylight hours. Their past behavior, characterized by a troubling pattern of indecisiveness and constant vacillation between wanting to move forward and holding back, has led them to a painful and difficult conclusion. They have come to believe, though it causes them great suffering, that you are not interested in pursuing this relationship any further. They interpret the distance that has grown between you as a sign of disinterest, reading it as a silent message that you are pulling away from what could have been a beautiful shared journey. This realization is a bitter pill to swallow, one that sits heavily on their heart and only adds another layer to the heartache they are already experiencing. Your partner senses that many aspects of your life have undergone significant changes. They perceive a distinct shift in your demeanor, a subtle transformation in the way you carry yourself and interact with the world. It is a change that they cannot quite put their finger on or fully articulate, but one that they feel deeply in their being. They suspect that you are keeping secrets from them, that there are hidden aspects of your life that you have chosen not to share, things that you are not yet ready to reveal. This suspicion, this sense of being kept in the dark about important parts of your life, has resulted in an intense preoccupation with you. They find themselves constantly thinking about you, trying desperately to decipher the enigma that you have become in their perception. They attempt to understand what has changed, what has made you distant, what lies beneath the surface that they cannot quite see. At the same time, they recognize that they need to make a significant move, to take a genuine step toward mending the rift that has grown between you. They are contemplating the possibility of reconciliation, the chance to heal the wounds that have formed and to start fresh with a renewed understanding and commitment.